around when I fill them up with $5 like we ordered Little Caesar. It's kind of biblical, because I don't believe he strapped up full force with them heaters. The Bible's played telephone for 2,000 years. You know, we spoke with believers, but what you both lack in common is 100% proof supporting your thesis. I mean, how are you going to draw on someone or something you've never seen before, like portraits of Jesus? And your bitch gimme dome. I got her calling off the hooks like Disney phones. You got a problem with it? I'll shoot you straight up like Whitney's nose. During this live streaming, you can see pee stop flowing like kidney stones. Nameless. Once I put him in a box like a hockey penalty, and different members on his team on ice like the line changes. Your girl started jacking me off with no time wasted. I wasn't gonna fuck her because real rap, I think the bride's brainless, but then on the other hand, she went the extra mile for the tip like a nice waitress. Most deaf is hands-on with no words to describe like sign language.
Let's go.
Fuck with that? This guy's famous for rambling a bunch of scare tactics. But your whole city drawn like Nuketown, and your girl give me the box out of nowhere like a care package. But you don't know what it's like to have good intentions and the other party takes it wrong. Next thing you know, 30 dudes ready to invade your lawn. You see, we move in bricks like Egyptians, but we ain't praising to no ancient gods, but we will have him laying on the ground along with his whole empire until the whole gang is gone. I said, now listen, you a fucking bitch. I said, straighten up or we can throw some fucking fists. I'll put your captain underwater like Davy Jones in his sunken ship. It's over. Knock you the fuck out. You wake up with barbed wires that cut your wrists. Then I grab that musket, next smudge your shit. Next thing you know, you wake up here under arms like Russian chicks. I'm gonna pass it.
Nah. Hey, nah, fuck that. Keep spitting.
You wanna keep going?
Keep spitting.
Alright, that K is drawn. Nigga, it'll take out your faculty and wife. This ratchet eats pussies. That'll be a dyke. You're about to walk through darkness. It's gonna be a while before you're about to see light because I ring bells and got more bars in the bag than Halloween nights. Battleverse fellow, I know you sat with that misery because no joke, that might have been the worst choke in battle rap history. Ain't having no sympathy because you're fucking up the art pimping. That choke went on longer than Homer and Bart Simpson. Mazarati, you catch my drift? That's a drag racer. You knew the questions your squad was gonna ask later when all they saw was Jew choking like a gas chamber. Oh, skip the line. Just put together some words and flow. But he said nothing for 2 rounds straight. That's how I know he was born a joke. When I told Mosh I was ahead of my time like Star Wars movies, that scheme was more than dope. My bars major. You, Darth Vader, seems you just forced to choke. I said, yo, switch sets like he bench pressing. That's how I know that this shit's a homie. I had to collide with this bitch. But I wasn't on the run doing shit with Bonnie. I'm laying down with the 40, in bed with my shorty, waiting to catch a different body. So not only is my best friend a cow, even my girl's sleeping with him. I'm Ricky Bobby. This kid'll probably never be involved in a crime scene. Broad daylight, not bucking the machine. He ain't paid for a dry clean. Fuck a sidekick. I'm robbing the spotlight. You gonna need help when I'm Nightwing. Cause with them rhyme schemes, this won't be the first time a white dude sunned a couple of black boys like me, myself, and Irene. Alright. Barrett hit my line like Scotty, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to battle Roberto Santiago. Here we go, look. I said, yo, you were like Colin Kaepernick if he was all on crack and shit. Bars and battle shit, because the 49ers never called and drafted him. Roberto Santiago sound like a Dominican we're trying to send to the major league. Not a baseball team, it's all just an act. 89 movie, Made Machine, Major League. Bar for bar, there ain't no debating I'm way out of Major League. You still rep grind time. You battling one of Florida's pioneers that Major League. Your flowing words is too cliche, Robbie. Rob. Robert Santiago with his beef, I got your baby boy in a safe house. That's where your toddler's gonna go. With a camera system set up. Hey, Daddy, tell that little guy your father should have known off the bat. I do it for the Washington just so Robert's son can know. I said, yo, you get bodied in the O. I've been gone for 9 months. They said this is not my crowd. They said Austin's coffee's paid off. Major getting love, he in the spotlight now. Trying to scheme with the bars all around. Who that sound like? Sound like you jock my style, so I'm gonna take something from you. Once I pass your stoplight, pal, I'm gonna knock your door right down. He said, you can have anything you want. Just don't touch my crack and not my loud. So I took all of Rob Bass. Just look at him, he wanna rock right now. It's a fucking real shame. I hate the fucking person who actually told you my real name.
You're in a clique called Makinam Wente?
What it say?
I have no idea how you made the team. Doesn't joining a Mexican rap label go against all of your racist dreams? It is not your prime. You in a rap clique I could barely pronounce. So I know it took you practicing lots of tries. Disrespect. He show up to clan meetings. Why are we ignoring his crowd? He's snitching on any black man to the cops with more than a pound. He ratting out for the cheese till the trap is forced to come down. So it's funny he KKK and a snitch, cause he always undercover while he horsing around. USA, respected. It ain't smart to disobey your flag. See, I know your government. It's the little things about Anthony Wright you can see that really make him mad, but it's all good, man. Like Breaking Bad, he'll be taken back. Whole 500 leaving like I can't believe we paid for that just to see some body light up red like laser tag. I'm just saying. Off the bat, my dog will chase you down your whole block. That's the Sandlot. Then we'll start bugging out on cam once this Hancock. This transaction should have been for money. After all, I am Scott and I'm known in this ring. If I don't fuck him up, my brother can. I'm Frank Shamrock, man, stop! We all heard that shit loud and clear. You cocky, cause you ain't never been son before. It's time daddy take you out of foster care. I'm only taking 2 battles out of here, and now I got your king to come down from his lair. You know what they say. You keep climbing and eventually Shao Kahn coming out of that chair. He's y'all greatest, he's y'all GOAT. Well, to me, he's not fire. Thought this would be a logical direction till he realized he facing a wall like a rock climber. So after I handle your king in the ring, y'all gonna say the GOAT died like Scott Steiner. Put me on. Studio rapper that sparked the Ruger. Hip hop a beautiful bitch. And I seen you like talking to her, but go ahead. But stay away from Maserati. That is not how you want to start your future. Or King go die chasing that dream like Martin Luther. What's up? Say, yo, whoever said that you was fire, that dude a liar. This costume-wearing stupid biter get chewed in ciphers. You gonna need a new advisor. I'm the true messiah, infused Poseidon, new improved MacGyver. You getting led in the wrong direction. Like a suicidal Uber driver. What's poppin', G? If I pop off in the street like you saw me lose a tire, you getting boxed and laced up like a shoe designer. This Maserati outrace any snake. I never lose to vipers. The block's looking for a new leader. Someone with new desires who can teach us how to survive under these waters like a scuba diver supervisor. It's Mazarati versus Jeffrey Guy. Okay. I'm sure you guys have a bunch of questions why. Like, what the fuck did this guy do that he was left to die? I spotted he masked up what is ever kept inside, but whatever king has to wrestle with like Tekken 5, I'm sure Jeffrey's fine. Now, I wasn't gonna use a Tekken line, but fuck it, this fag's dead. I don't care what this fag said when I battled Red. So come the beginning of the year, I had a check for him like tax bread. If we gambled on this battle, and you put up the max bet, and you kinda are like King from Tekken. Because even though he looks like he built for this, it's leading up to this cat's head. We gonna see if you brought your gloves. See, this hate for me that you've had bottled up helped me expand my network. So thanks, bruh. Now your fans show me lots of love. I'm kind of like Sid from Toy Story, if you want to go ahead and chalk that up. Because I'm watching shit blow up for me. Andy mad I got his buzz.
That was hard.
In this battle, piss me off is all it does. Thinking he was gonna eat me? Jeffrey Dahmer than I thought he was. So don't act up. You want me to call time because I'm going over? We in Dallas, you whack fuck. Well, you better not press Scott. Or that 9 coming out like Romo's announcement for backup. Week I'm fucking up Will's life. I'm Jada Smith. But what I can't seem to believe like an atheist is how your name's Legs. And you weren't smart enough to walk away from this.
Facts.
But besides that, fuck YouTube. I don't even care if they edit this thing. I checked your resume. I called George back like, you have got to be messing with me. You see, when I main event, Lee gonna see the punches, fans, and some friends I can bring. Stacy Keebler was the last time we cared about legs in the ring. I said, go! The loud ones who won't shut the fuck up, they get jammed up and be the first to snitch on the team. Then it's the menace. If there's a key involved, he's spilling the beans. Get that motherfucker! The ones who talk the most always talk the most, then get labeled as Superman as they're getting released. So all that horsing around get legs fucked up like Christopher Reeve. Then let's talk money. If not, JBL clothesline. Or just hit you with this bow legs like you walk funny. You in the hood, everybody's fake once I get in your town. Text off. If I'm the one legs crossed like Indian style. Let's see if you can name flip Scotty, because after this battle, there's no slim chance that you might win probably. Think Johnny Bravo. You'll be coming up short legs when I'm wigging out with this big body. That's time. Let's go. This snake trying to brand himself like the Mexican flag. I'll start branding myself too. I'll be on Facebook with all the friends I can tag. Hashtag this shit potato sack racing.
Why is that?
I'm having a field day putting legs in a bag. Oh! Now that was USA, we Hall of Fame.
Facts.
I couldn't have asked for a better squad. This is some shit you ain't trying to hear, like the words "get a job." I said, you try to set it off, then you gonna catch it on site, but you won't get a vlog. It's funny, keep fucking with this white boy. We rushing legs to the hospital like Cheddar Bob. Like smoking a zigzag with all regs. I battled the Syahboys, the QPs, them Cadalack Ron threats. You lost your father growing up. Well, it really describes the hero that your mom is, because she raised you as a black widow. It just sucks you ain't know your daddy long legs. That's tough. OG Percy. Show up to a battle in an 03 jersey. Let's go. Both sleeves dirty. He got a Tinder account just in case a hoe seemed worthy. Have you read his description? Says, sup cuz, it's Loke C. Percy. I may appear old in my pics, but I'm low-key 30. I love Thanksgiving with the fam and roasting turkey, and I've ran the streets so long, my toes be hurting. Can't afford a smoked beef jerky. You said your gun had a dick and Osama can sit on it. Whoa. Running it back, my head lags. For someone who claims Crip, that threw up a bunch of red flags. So I'm gonna put him in front of the doc, Julius Irvin. He a Crip, but he only gang banging when the shit's occurring. What you like, 49 or something? And still the smartest on the corner? Richard Sherman. Then he show up to battle events full of daps, love, and hugs. That shit isn't working. You like Mystique from X-Men. Just somebody covered in blue that'll turn into a different person. I said,
Let's fucking go!
Said,
Let's go!
The moment you heard me rap, you dapped me up asking what the deal with me. But if I never had balls, I'd probably be some white boy you try and rob, right? I mean, you can keep it real with me. It's like we ran a duo in Fortnite. Wasn't until I pulled out the pen and the pad he wanted to build with me.
Let's fucking go! Let's go!
You got all these views and still don't know where the money's at. I mean, if I was you, I'd be charging another stat. I mean, the most you've ever made or done in rap is $500 in cash, and that was at a 3-6 Mafia concert to fill in as Crunchy Black.
Let's go, Mazarati! Let's get it!
I can't really say I ever hated this fool. I mean, he was always someone that I was trying to like. I mean, he's old school, like flying a kite. But before any of us in this room was born, he had already mastered riding a bike. I mean, he's a 50-year-old that still be trying to fight. You're like the same age as Brian McKnight. Stop trying to write. Yo, you've had the time of your life. In '78, Gloria Gaynor dropped I Will Survive. And 30 years before that, he was right in his prime. That was 48, when Gandhi had died. You're so old you asked Bonnie and Clyde if they wanted to ride, when they were out in Fort Worth trying to hide. I brought OG Percy with me to the Fort Worth stockyards. Took about 30 seconds till we was surrounded by cop cars. Cops just looked at him and he was like, "Hey, officer, that shit is not ours." He wasn't even finna say anything. Now we banned for life like some rock stars. Look, we could debate this battle all night. Either way, he'll claim he didn't lose. He's from a different era where bars didn't matter, neither did getting views. I mean, he's too old to retweet and get in tune. When he was in his school, John Witherspoon was in the room. I mean, I won't be getting...
I don't need no camera to cook you, boy. What? You think I like gay people? You ain't gonna bust no clip. We just took a break while you charged the camera for 5 minutes. And I fucked your bitch. True stories.